Alright, we got a Homelite Super 2. Some background on this saw. This saw was bought for $6 at a garage sale. This saw is basically brand new. It's old, I don't know when it was made, but this saw is brand new. Original bar, original chain. It's got a 16-inch bar on it, original chain. The chain on it, whoever sharpened it before did a really bad job. I sharpened it and then got it good now. The rakers are way down on this saw. They took the rakers way too far down. So it's a little grabby but not terrible. But this saw is basically brand new. I pulled the muffler. It still has machining marks on the piston and cylinder on it. Brand new. The only thing I had to do to it was when I got it, it didn't have the bar nut and the bar plate for it, and I had to buy those. So I've got about maybe $12 into this saw. Is all really strong running little power saw. Like it for just, if I got to trim something real quick or doing something, trimming, or once in a while I'll take it out and cut firewood. But for trimming stuff, it's really good. If I'm like, on a ladder or up in a tractor bucket or something like that, it's good. Be a good little climbing saw. It's all metal case in it. I've cleaned the saw up really well, got it all cleaned up, put a new spark plug in it, oils really well. Never had any issues with it since I've had it. I've had it for probably almost close to a year now. Really good saw for being old. It's kind of more of an antique saw for me, but I really like it. It's kind of a fun little saw to run and everything, and I have this one, and a neighbor has another one that I run occasionally, but it's all original, everything. The only thing that's not original is the bar nut and the bar plate on it. Everything else, sprocket, chain, bar, all the saw, everything, like I said, is completely original, and it's a good little run saw, and we're sawing on the same hemlock here, year-old hemlock, and we'll make some cuts with it. Let's see how it works. Like I said, it's a good running little saw, and it pulls that bar fine, and it's got a lot of power for being that small of a saw. It does a really good job, and it mows through that. And green stuff it's a little more grabby in. Season stuff it's not so grabby in. But no, for just going around and trimming stuff up or anything like that, sometimes if I got some bigger lumber, some 4x4s or 6x6s, I can cut it with that, and just kind of a little saw, camping saw and everything like that, and be a really good in the tree saw. Be real nice for that and everything. But like I said, that thing is in probably some of the best shape you'll ever find it. The guy that I got it from said he ran it, used it for the camping saw, and ran it probably, I think he said he ran it like 5-6 times all, and just cut a little bit of wood with it, and that paint on the bottom just from riding around in a pickup, he said, and got scratched off. And but no, I've been really tickled with that saw for probably spending 11 or 12 bucks on it. It's been a really good saw, and if you can get your hands on one of them, they're a neat little saw, pretty easy to work on. Pulling the motor out of the case is a little hard, and they're kind of like a McCullough Mini Mac. They're hard to work on. The Mini Macs and the Super 2s were kind of notorious for working on the motors, because you got to pull them out of the case, and I've done that to this one time, and I've worked on Mini Macs, so this one wasn't terrible. This is easier than a Mini Mac. If you worked on Mini Macs, you know what I'm talking about. And but other than that, it's been a really good saw, and like I said, if you can get a hold of them, any of these old Homelites or McCulloughs, Pioneers, anything like that, they're neat saws. They're cool saws. I like old saws like this. Kind of gives you a perspective of what they were back in the old days and everything, and they're neat saws to work on and good collector's items. And thanks for watching.